Hi, I'm Eden Radvani, Director of Analytics here at Coastal and Product Owner for CRM Analytics, Tableau, and Tableau Next. Today, I'm taking the persona of a sales director within the retail and consumer goods space and landed here on a Tableau Next dashboard that could be used to oversee performance for the company. So at the top of the page, we have our various filters that we can use to narrow down the data. We have our Tableau Next metrics as our KPIs that give us not only a top number, but also additional insights, like whether or not the current trend of data is within the expected range or actually falling below that, how we're comparing to the prior period, and AI insights as well that will give us a little bit more analysis for the top level numbers that we're trending to. As we scroll down the dashboard, you see that we have various views that show how different regions are performing over time. We can look at a breakdown of our data by various products, the store types, the geography, promotional types, and actually a breakdown by product category and even salesperson. And of course, at the base of the page, we have our row level data if we need to action on that. But everything that you're seeing here is available with the current analytics stack. You can do that in CRM Analytics. You can do that in Tableau Cloud. Where we see the difference with Tableau Next is the ability to use Agentforce on top of a dashboard to further your analysis and go slightly more dynamically. So something that I'm identifying from this dashboard is actually as I hover over some of these lower performing products, I'm seeing Sweeties is appearing for a number of these lower trending products for both order quantity and order amount. So an initial question I might start to have with Agentforce and Concierge is, how has order amount been trending for Sweeties products this year? And notice that Sweeties products is capturing multiple different products that fall into that bucket. I'm not having to call out each one individually by name, but it's capturing that each of those have Sweeties as the starting point. And we can already see that the order amount for these products has decreased compared to the previous year. So again, underperforming from the chart, underperforming from our initial question. So let me get an additional breakdown. So what is the breakdown of that decline across those products? And now, because I have the context in this conversation, I don't need to call out that it's Sweeties products anymore. It has that information. But you can see that it's breaking down all of the various products that fall in that Sweeties category. And you can see that the decline is actually primarily across these top four that it's called out for me. So my next question might be something along the lines of, well, how can we analyze the product promotional strategy? Are there different ways that we could potentially be looking at presenting these products? And you'll see here that for almost 80% of Sweeties products, there's no promotion currently applied. That feels like a big gap, something that we should be actioning on. But let's click further into that. And can we actually see which store locations do not apply any promotion for that? And immediately, again, we have that context. We're able to generate a list of the individual stores and the order amounts coming from them that don't have a promotion applied for those Sweetie products. So how do we action on this? Like historically, again, you would go out to the system to have to connect with someone and reach out and set up maybe a campaign or something like that. With Agentforce, we have the ability to actually use the agent to help us take the insight that we've already had and move it forward. So I can ask the agent to help me draft an email to send to the store manager to talk about setting up promotional displays for Sweeties products. I have this structure in here. I have guidance about if I want to tweak this, but in 4 or 5 questions, I've gone from an insight that I found on a dashboard beyond the dashboard with Agentforce to have a more dynamic conversation with the data. So that's where we see real value with Tableau Next, and I think it will be really impactful in this space.